Okay, I'm gonna try to make this quick because I'm not sure how long my battery on this camera is gonna last, but just wanted to show some progress on my 74-inch 3D plane that I'm scratch building. I don't have any plans for this. It's just been going off a couple pictures that I've gotten off the internet and just whatever image I've got in my head. But so far it's coming out real good. I'm really liking it. There's a couple things that I don't like, but you know, hey, that's life, I guess. But actually, I bought some landing gear. This landing gear is for a 68-inch S-Bach, I think. I don't remember who made it, but it came with nice aluminum landing gear and some wheel pants. So the rest of the plane is going to be colored with blue and a little bit of silver and a little bit, probably not too much more black. I think I'm going to do the nose a bit of black. So we'll have a color scheme of black, white, silver, and blue. But I went ahead and put the wheel pants on because you know, I think I'm pretty much done down there. So we'll walk around here at the front. I've got a little hood scoop. It's a solid piece of foam. There's no air will get in there. It's just cosmetic piece. But something I am gonna do. There's gonna be a motor mount that'll stick out. I'll have the motor out here a little further, and then I'll build up a cowl to go around there and close that off. I'll still have a couple of vent holes in the front to let air in. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. I guess I see I still have to cap off the wings, but yeah, I used this is a 3/4 inch wall foam that I got from my local do-it-best store. And then I filled it with some Expandafoam to give it some rigidity, make it pretty solid, and I think it's done pretty good. I didn't spray a whole lot in there, but I sprayed some in there. So anyway, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, this line up here, I think that's gonna carry on, and then all this here on the nose is gonna be black, and then I'll work in the blue and the silver on the wings and down here, and then I'll have some kind of I don't know if I'm going to do black checker or just black stripes on the underside of the wings. Back here on the stabs, I'll have some kind of blue and silver striping back here. There's a massive rudder right there. I mean, I can't even zoom in with my camera. But see if I can get in line here with the plane. I mean, you can see how big that is. I actually redid the rudder. This is the second rudder for this plane. The first one I did was a little smaller, and when I got it to this far minus this rudder, I got looking at it and I said, man, I'm just not happy with that rudder. It just looks too small. And for about 2 weeks I just kind of hem-hawed over it, and then I just came to the realization that I just need a bigger rudder. And well, I think I really kind of nailed it. I think I added 2 inches to the height, and I think I might have added 2 inches to the back, and then I rounded the top off, gave it that roundness up there. I think it came out pretty well. You see from the back view here of the plane, man, I tell you, that's really looking good. So I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, for a while, and it's actually part of the reason why I haven't worked on this plane in quite a while. I was actually thinking of just scrapping the whole thing and just not building something like this. I was just gonna break it down and throw it in the trash and move on with life. But I don't know, just something got back in me, and I am gonna go ahead and finish it. This is going to be powered on a 12S LiPo. The motor that I've got for it, let's go back over here to the ever popular dirty workbench, messy workbench. It's the Taken Bigfoot 160. It's a 245 kV motor. The specs say it's capable of 14S. Well, I'm going to go 12S, and I think it's going to turn an 18-inch prop, which I've got up there. I've got an 18-inch and a 20-inch. I don't know what I'm going to do with that 20-inch, but I've got an 18-inch prop up there. I've got a Castle Ice 120 HV ESC that I'll be using on this. I'm going to use a 6.6 volt Life receiver battery to power the receiver and the servos. It's going to have a Spectrum receiver in it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use my spare AR8000 or my spare AR6210. Both of them have satellites, but it's going to be, let's see, because there'll be a channel obviously for the throttle. There's a servo for each aileron. There's a servo for the rudder, and then there's a servo for each elevator half, which actually, if I take this top part off, take a peek at the inside here. That servo right there is set up for a pull. That'll be the rudder, and these two servos right here are for the elevator halves. And this is for the pull for the rudder, but my elevator halves will be operated from these two servos. But you can kind of see what I've done here on the inside. I drilled some holes so that the linkages will pass through and let air through as well. And the receiver, the speed control, and the receiver battery, all that'll be tucked up here. And then the two 6S batteries will tuck. Take this off here. The two 6S batteries will be tucked up in here somewhere. I'm not real sure, but let's see. That bolt right there and that bolt right there, those there's two on this side and two on this other side here. Those hold the wings on. This is a very thin walled steel tube that I came across, and I cut it was actually, well, I cut a short section out of it, and that goes through here, and then there's a remaining equal, well, there's a long section of that same tube that goes into the wing over there, and then the same length that goes into the wing over here. And there is I think it's a 7/8 inch oak dowel rod that runs through this, that acts as my wing spar. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I see my battery's getting low, so I'm going to throw this back out on top of here so we can get a look at it one more time before the camera dies. So there we go. Let me go over here. So here we are. Plane's coming along real good. Like I said, for a while there I wasn't thinking I was going to finish it, but I am. I'm going to go ahead and finish it. We've got the better weather coming, and hopefully I can catch a day off on one of those days, and we'll take this sucker out and just see if we can get it to fly around the field and land. There won't be any loops or rolls or anything. Just see if I can get it to get off the ground and land in one piece. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and thanks a lot. Take care.